It is very infrequent that I will suggest a work of fiction, but this book is just too good, and I think it has too many valuable messages in it for you not to pick up. And the beauty about this book is not only is it a beautiful story, not only is it an inspiring story, but it will also get you thinking about your own life. It will also get you thinking about your journey and what you are ultimately working to. And to have that all in one book, and a book that's so short, and a book that is so meaningful, and a book that you can discuss with so many people, because I think this has sold like 500 million copies. It's just a home run. And the reason I want to bring you this book is because when I suggest books to people, most of the time they ask fiction, most of the time they ask for a simple, fun read. And to be able to get such depth, to be able to get such a poetic and such an inspiring message while getting an amazing story is something that is unmatched. And that's what you get in The Alchemist. The Alchemist is a story of a young man finding out what he wants, finding his treasure, finding his purpose. And he is searching for years and years and years. And the basic moral of the story is that he always had it with him. The person he became was more valuable than any material possessions that he could get. And it also ties in very, very well with the allegory of alchemy. And if you don't know anything about alchemy, the basis of alchemy is not the transmutation of lead into gold. That is the material sense, that is the easy sense. But I mean, you look at the occult philosopher Manly P. Hall, and he basically said that to the alchemist, that was the easy side of it. The more intense, the more, lifelong desire was the philosopher's stone, transmuting your soul into something greater, the transmutation of your current state to a higher one. And the book does a really good job of exemplifying that. And I really think you should pick up this book, and more so pick up this book for the fact that if you're not into reading already, if you don't love reading, this is a book that will inspire you to begin reading, because so many of us have that story of there was one book we liked in high school, and for me it was this book. For me, I read The Alchemist, and it was part of a summer reading assignment, and I basically sat down and read it over the course of a day or two, and I'm like, you know what, I actually kind of like this book. I was expecting not to like it because it was a school assignment. And then I get into school and we don't even talk about this book. And it's so stupid, because the book we were talking about was about some horrible event throughout history. I can't remember, but like, for whatever reason, the school reading assignments was always like, read about this tragedy and we'll talk about it for the next 2 weeks. And we will only focus on the tragedy in the world. And instead of reading The Alchemist, a book that can inspire people to be better than they already are, a book that could inspire people to find their true message, their true purpose, their true values in life, we talk about tragedy. And it's like, look at the school system, that's all it's about. It's inculcation, it's telling you what to think, not how to think. And it's really a shame. And it's only through reading books like this, it's only through changing my ideas, it's only through finding myself through the journey of life that I've really been able to become the person who you see today. And like, maybe you don't like me as a person, but I like myself, and that's all that matters. Like, no matter where you go, no matter who you are, like, if you can value yourself, if you can value your purpose, if you find a passion and you just chase it for the rest of your life, that's a surefire way to find a good life. And without spoiling the book, that's what the boy finds, and that's what you will find by reading these pages. And it's really just a great book. I think everyone and their mother should read it. This is a book that I would suggest to my best friends, and I would also suggest to my grandmother, because it has such universal appeal. And it's one of those things that, like, once you've read this book, you can always talk about it with people that read books. Like, I was on a stream like a few weeks ago, and I was telling guys, if you guys want a cheat code, just read The Alchemist and talk to girls about it, because they've all read it. And it's one of those things, like, I'm telling you, you should really pick up this book, because there's a lot of depth, there's a lot of knowledge. And you know what? Hopefully through finding this channel, hopefully through finding this video, I inspire a lifelong passion of reading. And if you guys want more from me, consider sticking around the channel. Join my Discord. I just put my book list in there. One of the books is this, obviously. But yeah, that's in there. There's a community of people that are just, trying to be positive. We have a gratitude section where we say what we're thankful for every day. It's a great place. It's a great opportunity to move forward. And thank you guys so much for all the support recently. It's been unreal. If you want even more, go ahead, join my paid community. Yeah, that is slowly getting built out. People are slowly joining, and I cannot wait to see where that goes. So if you want to get even more from me, learn even more from me, if you want your process of self-improvement, of self-development, of self-discovery sped up, I would go ahead and join that because I've made the mistakes. You don't have to. Love all you guys. Peace out. Thank you so much.